Hey guys, it's Ben from Spectrum Printing and Graphics. I just wanted to do a video today to let you guys know some details about our banners that we print. Today we're going to go over some design elements when you're considering having a banner made. We're going to discuss 3 or 4 different types of banners that we offer, but for the majority of this video we're going to be referencing our standard full collar outdoor vinyl banners. That's about it. Make sure you guys visit our website at printspectrum.com. Check us out on Facebook. We just started a YouTube channel so we can start putting out videos. In the near future, we'd like to start doing videos with sample products and actually going over some of the attributes of those products. I guess now we're just going to get into it and talk about some banners. So let's just take a minute and hit the highlights here. We offer full collar outdoor vinyl banners. We offer standard 13 ounce, 15 ounce, and 18 ounce thickness for our regular outdoor vinyl banners. Our regular outdoor vinyl banners also include grommets and professional welding along the edges to keep them from tearing and fraying, etc. The expected outdoor life of one of our banners is up to 5 years. We do back them for a short period of time to make sure that you don't have any issues with them. We offer a range of specialty banner applications also, such as double-sided banners. We also offer perforated banners, which are perfect for hanging on a fence line, especially if they're going to be displayed long term. We also offer canvas printing, poster printing. All of that kind of falls within the realm of what we're going to call banner printing today. So now that you guys know kind of a little bit about the different types of banners, you know, we have the different weights of the 13, 15, and 18 in our standard full collar, the perforated banners. You know, we do the grommeting. We also offer pole pockets, and we also offer rope welded into the edge of the banner so that you can hang them without the need for zip ties or bungee cords or whatever your method is. Now let's talk a little bit about the banner designs and how to get to the point that we're even going to print one. This is important stuff, right? So right now we're going to talk a little bit about banner design, things to keep in mind when you are developing a banner, and things to keep in mind once you've got your design in mind, how to make that banner flow, and how to compose that banner, how to put it together and make it a cohesive thought in order to engage your audience. A couple tips that we have for you guys for banner development is going to be, number one, keep your customer in mind. You need to make sure that you understand that you're trying to reach out to an end consumer, whether it's an event and you're trying to advertise sponsors to those people, or whether it is your own business and you're hanging this on the side of your building. Either way, you've got a demographic that you're trying to reach using the banner media, and you need to keep that in mind. If you're doing an event and your sponsors are paying to have their information on a banner, you need to keep in mind that your sponsors may be sponsoring your event in order to reach a demographic that they are not currently reaching. Therefore, placing only their logo in the mix of 100 other logos on a banner may not get the message across to your customers about what they do. It's very important to consider that in the overall design of a banner. If you're placing a 4-foot by 10-foot banner at an event, at a venue leading up to an event, and the people that are passing by are reading the logos and bypassing them only to focus on the time and date of the event, then the sponsors essentially may not be able to capitalize on the investment that they've paid to reach that demographic. I know that's kind of a lot to think about, but it plays a big factor in the flow and the composition of a good designed banner. A lot of the times, people that are advertising their business want to place a large logo, their large logo, on their banner, along with their, coming soon or their website. And something to think about along those lines is that if you're a new business, then your logo has no brand recognition. So using your logo on social media to get it in front of people 6 inches away, fantastic. But a banner that is going to be, say, 4 foot by 10 foot on your building as people are walking by, probably needs to be more clearly defined as far as what services or what products you are going to offer them when you do open. Having a large logo that is a couple circles in different colors doesn't explain what you do. If they see that logo later in the future, they're going to say, oh, I remember seeing that on a building, but I don't know what it was for. So again, design and composition, the flow, of your banner, people tend to read top to bottom, left to right, and keeping that in mind, you can understand where to put relevant information, relevant logos, and where to place things that are a little less important to your demographic, to your customer. Keep in mind that when designing a banner, images that you use on a flyer are going to be increased tenfold, if not more, in size. So the quality of the artwork that you have, the quality of the font, all play a big role in a banner. So let me just give you a couple tips for designing and producing when you're shopping around for a banner. Keep composition in mind at all times. Nothing should matter, nothing should come first other than composition. You need to have an idea in mind about what information needs to be on the banner, how it needs to be displayed to your customer's demographic, and at what size and what color and what quality you want that banner to be. The designer, in this case myself or one of our other managing members here at Spectrum, will take your requirements and put them into a composition and give you an idea of what that flow is going to look like. A lot of people will use photography as an example here. Come in, want a banner created for their photography business. They want it 2.5 foot by 6 foot to put on the front of a table at their next event that's coming up in order to really advertise it to their customer. And say, here are some pictures that we have done. Here are some examples of photography that we've produced. And a lot of the time, it gets lost in the message gets lost in the prettiness of their photos. If you have 15 photos in a collage on a 2 foot by 6 foot banner, you are limiting yourself in the amount of space that you have to describe why they should choose you over the other 100 photographers at this wedding expo, or why they should choose you over the artist or the photographer right next to you, because everybody has a collage of pictures. Your banner, just in general, should attract people to you by conveying what your business is, your colors, your message, a tagline, a slogan, relevant business information, your hours, your hourly rate, I don't know, and then in the photography example, you can have collages printed on board inside of your booth or behind your table or on your table, get them to your table, but the banner needs to tell them relevant information from across the room or from across the street. So composition is very important. Design elements is the next thing. Make sure you have quality files to use for design. Composition, design together are going to create a flow for your customers to understand and appreciate. Once you have those elements, you can start working towards a successful banner. The last thing you need to keep in mind with composition and artwork and quality and flow and all of those things is going to be the overall size of your banner. banner. If it's something that you're going to be placing on a table for a vendor show, most tables are 6 foot or 8 foot long, so you want to have a 2 foot by 6 foot or a 2.5 foot by 8 foot banner. If you're placing it on the fence line for a little league, you may want to look into about a 3 foot by 8 foot size banner. If you're placing it on a large, like a 6 foot tall privacy fence type size, you may go with a 4 foot by 10 foot banner. And if you're placing it on the side of a building, you may look into the 15 by 25 or the 15 by 35 foot size for your banner, in order to, really utilize the space that you have. Next, we're going to talk about the actual banners that we offer and go over some quick pricing. Stay tuned. Alright guys, the next thing that we've got are our actual printed full collar banners, vinyl outdoor banners. These are the ones that you're going to see most often at different events, different businesses, under new management, for sale, event happening next weekend, etc., etc. These banners we offer in 3 different weights. We offer them in 13 ounce, 15 ounce, and 18 ounce variations. All of them are professionally welded to prevent the fraying, and they have the grommets in them. Grommets, I want you guys to keep in mind, typically we do them every 2 to 3 feet, just depending on the length of your banner. But we have the ability to do custom grommets at a small additional charge. So if you're hanging something in a specific area that you need a grommet every 1 foot because you want the banner to hang extremely tight, you just need to let us know that so we can include that in your price workup. At the same time, you may decide you want grommets 1 foot all the way across the top, but only every 2 or 3 foot down the side. We can accommodate most of those requests. You just have to let us know. Again, try to think ahead to where you're going to be putting the banner, so that we can have that information when working up your price. Our vinyl banners are available printed in full color. Pretty much anything that you can think of, we can print on a banner. Our 13 ounce vinyl banners are $4 per square foot. That includes basic grommets, which will fall in that 2 foot to 3 foot range depending on the size of the banner. They also include the full collar, full bleed. So any images that you do have that you want on the banner, we're not going to charge you more for them. The 13 ounce banners are great for small events, short-term display. Their outdoor life is actually years. However, the thin vinyl is susceptible to weed eaters, rough weather, wind takes a toll on them if they're up against a chain link fence, and they tend to whip back and forth. But your standard outdoor banners are going to be the 13 ounce vinyl banner. They're going to be $4 per square foot, as long as you have your artwork composed and ready to go. We will charge additional money to create a flow and a design for your banner, including the composition, the overall design, and the flow of that banner. We will charge an additional fee. If you have a general design in mind and we just have to do what we call a redraw, the fee is very minimal, just for us to kind of place everything where it's going to need to go. Aside from that, we do have our 15 ounce and 18 ounce banners. They're the exact same thing. They're just thicker, which allows them to have a little bit better durability and outdoor life. The 18 ounce banner is available to be printed 2-sided. The thicker material allows the back image not to show through in sunlight, so we can print them double-sided. So that you can get multiple use out of them. You could use that for a registration table, and you could use it for the judges table at the end of the event, so you could kind of have a dual purpose there with just one banner, for example. But those are our standard banners. The price range is going to be $4 for the 13 ounce per square foot, $5 for the 15 ounce per square foot, and $6 for the 18 ounce per square foot. There is an additional charge for the double-sided printing. If that's something you're interested in, just contact us.